Book 200. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels, and today I'm going to tell you guys about the Black Death of Europe and the invasion of Earth. That's right, the Black Death of Europe and the invasion of Earth. But what is Matthew Daniels talking about? A long time ago, in the area of the earth that we call Europe today, a great plague ravaged the population and killed more people than any other plague before it. It is said that this plague killed between 75 and 200 million people. Over the years, the cause of this plague has been fiercely debated, with the majority of people believing it to be caused by a pathogen spread first by infected fleas and then spread via human-to-human contact. This explanation, however, is not the whole truth. Indeed, some of my ancestors lived in that region during that time, and they have passed down to me from mouth to ear the real story in its most purest form. Around the year 1346 of the Common Era, one of the most important events in the history of mankind took place. In the sight of many villagers, an extremely large and extremely strange object lit up the entire sky as it came barreling down towards the earth. This object was seen from far and wide by many people, and they all watched as it crashed near a small village where my ancestor lived. When the villagers went out to examine the crashed object, they were shocked to find a craft of some sort, made of a mysterious metal and covered in symbols that no one could recognize. As they circled it and poked at it with their sticks and tools, a great door began to open and smoke emanated from within the craft. The villagers gasped and stepped back as 10 beings emerged from the open door. These beings were tall, maybe 8 feet in height, and their skin was a dark shade of gray. They had large eyes and large heads, and they stood there staring at the frightened crowd for several moments. Then, without warning, they extended their hands and caused a black fog to come forth from their palms and engulf the villagers. This black fog contained a virus which the beings had created on their home planet. A virus that was specially designed to infect and kill humans. They had spent several years studying our immune systems and preparing for their invasion, and today was the day the war was to begin. Infected by the black fog, the villagers fled in fear and unknowingly took the virus back to their homes, and a great plague began and took many lives. Once the population of Europe was sufficiently depleted, the alien beings then took control of the remaining humans, and they began to rule all of Europe from the shadows. They gave their descendants small amounts of knowledge and wisdom, and from this, a renaissance eventually began. Being controlled by the alien beings, after several generations, the European nations waged war on the entire world. The aliens could live for thousands of years, and they did not want to exterminate the human population. Instead, they only wanted to enslave it. So, they used the Black Death to weaken Europe enough to control it in perpetuity. And then, they used Europe to invade the rest of the planet. And so, the morning motivation of today is the Black Death of Europe and the invasion of Earth. If we are not careful, our enemies will come to know more about us than we know about ourselves. When this happens, we are doomed to be defeated at every turn. Nothing at all can beat proper planning, so do not let your enemies outplan you. Determine in your heart what you want out of this life, and then spend every waking moment trying to get it done. If you do not, someone else will make a great plan for your life, and you and your descendants will spend countless generations living it out. Today, consider what is going on around you, and consider what took place before you were born. And anything that you must fix, you should get about fixing it. And as you fix it, be sure that you strive to do that which is good. And remember, you are awesome, you are amazing, you are wonderful, and you are great. And you are going to change the world. I just hope I'm still alive to see it, family. I'm out. Good morning.